Today we're talking about static grass machines, couplers and repairs. Thanks for joining me and welcome to Midsummer Railway N-Scale. I'm your host Greg. I've still got the dreaded lurgy and it's slowed me down a lot. It's getting better, so let's get on with the show. One of the things I've been doing this week is replacing the standard Graham Farish N-Scale Neem couplers to Hunt couplers. I've got to say, should have done this a long time ago. Absolutely amazing. Easy to install and they work so well. As you can see, they attract to each other and they lock tight no matter what they're going over. Now the ones I bought were for this particular model, which is the HST dapole, and they're very close, which means it looks more realistic in its approach to or having all the carriages connected. But I've also put them on the standard Mark III carriages, and of course the East Midlands, and they've all of those got it except the engines at the moment. The last one doesn't have it on. The HSTs do, but not this particular one yet, as I'm slowly converting them. Yeah, I've got the dreaded lurgy. I'm still fighting the flu. This took a long time to find. I noticed that my current was going through the roof and I was getting sort of flashing and on the lights and not sure what was going on. Now I run a computer power supply and that basically runs when I get me basically this is the meter for the 12 volts and I have a meter for 5 volts which runs lights, Arduinos, most of my accessories. I have a separate power supply that actually powers the track because I'm using DCC++ EX, so we have 5 volts to the Arduino, but we have 14 volts to the motor shield, which is our DCC++ EX motor shield, and that is a separate power supply. But I noticed that the lights were flashing and my current was really high. So I started playing. Now, yes, it's a bird's nest in there because mother of invention, we started off small and we've grown into a monster. I was playing around and all of a sudden I lost power. And I found, if you can see right here, it's burnt. And the connection over time has gone loose. Now that's been in, I've got to say, for 5-6 years. I guess the current draw and heat and expansion in here has caused it to fry itself. The other thing I've been doing is a little bit of grassing. Now, most people have one of these, and for N-Scale, if you're doing a big area, fantastic. But for some work, it's too big. Now, I don't always use this. I've had this a long time. In previous videos, very early on, you will see that I made my own as well. But I've actually changed the design. So it's still the same principle, but it's the cheapest static grass gun you will be ever able to to buy. Now there you can do ones with, yeah, there are fly zappers, etc., etc. But this is quite a high-powered device. It's something like, if I remember rightly, and if I remember I'll flash it up on the screen, something like 15 to 20,000 kilovolts. Now it's had a different head on it, and I've always had issues with the head because of the way the head was and the storage. So I've cut it down in size to a small version. We have all the, as you can see in here, there is the transformer. The transformer's in there. I've got a button to push so it will turn it on and allow me to zap and allow it to not. I have the earth shield. Yes, it's a bit of a mess, but there's the earth shield. But what I've done is I've put one of these on top. So, because sometimes we're doing fine areas, and I've got several different tops now, fill it up with grass. As you can see, but I've got different mesh top. Now this, believe it or not, is a tea strainer. I have a mesh one, which is very fine, but at the moment this has inside it 5mm, or it could be 7mm, or it could be a combination. And simply cutting out the top. Now the transformers cost, well, they've probably gone up in price, around $14. A bit of polypipe, yeah, polypipe, bit of hot glue, switch. You can put one of those on if you like to join it and connect it, or you don't have to and just have 2 leads coming straight out, or banana plugs. But this is fantastic. It will move static grass from about 6 inches away. And it's a lot more concentrated than this one or my previous one. So all up, to build this, although this is part of the old one, is about $20. And for that, I've got the same features as one of those. However, this is great when you've got a big area. No ifs, buts or maybes, but it's not very powerful and you have to have it pretty close. Whereas this is absolutely amazing. So the point of this is, well, I've done a little bit of static grass. It's still drying. I think I'm up to the 3rd lot of static grass, but because it's winter, it takes a bit of time to dry. And also, haven't been well. I'm still trying to fight this lurgy. And of course, grandpa duties, because 2 grandkids who love coming here with the trains, and I have to keep them going all the time. So I'm limited as to how much major stuff I can do. I get 1 or 2 days to do anything really major. So that sometimes slows me down. So therefore I do little bits and pieces sometimes, just to make sure that everything is moving forward and rather than backwards. And yes, there are still stuff that needs to be done around the place, but often there's a reason for that, and because things are still under construction and may change. Anyway, sorry my creaky voice. Thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers, and I have a few, and I do appreciate it. And I appreciate all those people who watch. Subscription is free, no charge. And if you hit the all button, you'll get notified whenever I do a video. And it would be helpful to my channel and helpful to me that I know that I'm on the right track. So thank you for everyone who does subscribe and who does comment and who does give me a like. And for those who even just watch, I do appreciate it. Just watching helps a lot too. Till next time, keep those model trains on the rails, and bye for now.